live. What's going on? Hey, Instagram fam. What's going on? I'm sitting here still trying to get my little audio, visual, digital products all together. And welcome to my live. Welcome to my live. I'm Digital Dottie. If this is your first time seeing me, I help Gen Xers and baby boomers make money online with digital products. I help them to demystify, embrace, and monetize social media. And I do it with digital products. And I'm so excited and grateful to be here today to be able to share with you reasons why knowing your ideal audience matters. It should matter. If you don't know who your ideal audience is, I want you to get to know who they are, and you can go back to yesterday's live to listen to that. I gave like specific not instructions, but some tips and strategies on how to find your niche, right? It starts with your passion, but go back to yesterday and listen to that. And for today, I want to remind you that I have an amazing podcast that is called How to Use Social Media After 50. It's on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, and please subscribe. And yesterday's episode dropped, and it is about how to overcome your fear of hesitation and social media so you can start making some money with digital products. So that just dropped yesterday, the new episode of my Spotify podcast, How to Use Social Media After 50. So subscribe if you haven't already done so, and please go over and take a listen. Yes, so Digital Dottie coming to you from the Bay Area, and today I wanted to talk about knowing your niche, whether or not it's important. Let me know in the comments if you know your niche. Right? Let me know if you are crystal clear with who your product is for and how it helps them. That's knowing your niche. If you don't know your niche, I want you to go back and listen to yesterday's live, okay? Because I talked about how to find your niche and all that good stuff. Oh, my tea is good. I'm having a peach Crown Royal iced tea. Because we are grown folks doing grown folks things and building a business at the same time, right? So reasons why you need to know your target, your niche and ideal audience is so that you can make the most of your time, your energy, and your resources on social media. Say hello. Welcome to the live. Thank you for popping in. Appreciate you. What'd I do? I think I did something. Oopsie. Okay, I'm gonna just keep going. So, it's important to know your niche if you're trying to make money online, because without it, you're just gonna be all over the place trying to make money online. And you're not going to. Now, when you know your niche, you can go ahead and target your audience. You can target your marketing efforts to them. You're going to create the content and the way that they consume it. So if your niche, if you know your niche and you know your niche loves the short form videos, then that's what you're going to create. You're not going to create stagnant posts that they could care less about. They may not want to read, so you're not going to create anything that they have to read. So just knowing your niche allows you to target your marketing, and it's so important. And today, I mean, even with digital products, it doesn't even cost that much money to get started, right? But it still costs money to run a business. And granted, you don't have to buy advertising like you used to back in the day. You know, ask anybody that ran a business how much money they spent marketing. So it's a little bit different. It's a lot different, okay? It's a lot different today with social media and making money, but you still have to be targeted in your marketing efforts. So knowing your niche is going to help you do that. Also, Knowing them will allow you to differentiate yourself from everyone else in the industry, right? Because there's thousands of bakers, right? But not every baker caters to gluten-free bakery goods, right? Now, as a gluten-free baker, you differentiate yourself from the market because you know your people. Okay? Now, if you don't know your people, then the people ain't gonna know you got what they need. Okay? They gonna be searching for gluten-free shit and you ain't gonna have it because they don't know you exist. Right? So you're gonna stay with your products, not moving. So no, knowing them will help you differentiate yourself in the marketplace. Knowing them will also help you understand what it is that they need and how you can provide that, okay? If you don't know your customer and what their needs are, then you're not using the best of your time, of your energy, and your resources. You start to be everywhere. You're trying to be everything to everybody, and you can't. You spread yourself thin. Doing too much. Doing the most. I'm famous for it. And it will keep you broke, okay? So keep that in mind. Now, knowing your niche allows you the opportunity for knowing what's important to them, identifying the trends. Like now, if your niche is single parents, like what's important to them now is what are we going to do for the kids in the summer, right? So you will be able to cater to them because you know exactly what they need. If you don't know your niche, then you're unable to do that. When you know your niche, you can establish yourself as an authority because you know more than the person looking for the information that you have. Okay? That allows you to position yourself in the marketplace and in the arena as an authority. People will look to you for answers. People are waiting for you to show up and show out. Okay? If you don't know your people, then you can't do that. If you don't know your niche, you can't do that. So make sure that you are 100% crystal clear on your niche because it does matter. Now, no matter what you're doing, there are some secret ingredients that go into any successful social media business. And I always share them at the end of every live because they're so important and they need to be heard every single day because they actually do make a difference. And the first one I call them dots, drops, but you can call them the secret ingredients, the secret sauce, the secret recipe that I'm sharing with you because it's important for for you to be successful. And these secret ingredients are absolutely gonna help you. So yeah, say hello when you come in and let me know if you have any questions on digital marketing. So the first ingredient is to believe in yourself so that you can do what you said you were going to do for future self. Your future self is depending on you to show up, build the business, to be consistent, do all the things that you have to do in order to be successful. When you don't believe in yourself, it makes it hard for your dreams to come true. Right? The universe knows, and the universe will give you what you put out. And if you're putting doubt and disbelief and negativity, then that's what the universe returns. And so, dots drops is telling you have to believe in yourself because future you is depending on it. The second secret ingredient is to put in the work that it takes to build the business that you said you wanted. Right? You have to show up for yourself, and it's hard. I mean, it's hard to build a business, to run a family, to work a 9-to-5, to work a part-time, to pick up the grandkids. It's all hard, but doing what you're doing and continuing to be in the same place is equally hard. So I guess it's a matter of choosing your hard, and I want you to put in the work so you can choose the best hard. Now, this next ingredient is so close to my heart because a lot of people don't talk about it, and it is to fail forward. I want you to be comfortable with the negativity that comes with growing a business. Now, we're not dwelling on it. We're not giving it to the universe for the universe to give us negativity back. What we're doing is recognizing it and using it to move forward, okay? Learn from the negative comments, because you will have negative comments. Learn from the negative reviews. There might be one negative review in your career, and that's the one that you'll focus on. But you've got to learn how to fail forward with that information, okay? And it's so important. The next drop is one of my favorite, and it is not to treat your business like a side chick. Okay, your business deserves the primary time and attention, your primary focus, and your primary resources, not the leftovers. So don't treat your business like a side chick. If you don't know what a side chick is, look it up and then come back and then let's continue. Okay. The next drop is to decide whether you want to be a creator or a consumer. If you are a content creator, then you're creating content that's going to help people. If you are a content consumer, which I used to be, I still am, but I only have certain times that I am a consumer. You have to decide and you have to allocate those resources adequately so that you are not in the role of a consumer more than a creator. As a business owner, you are a consumer, not a creator. Don't listen to me. And the last one is community. I want you to find a community that is supportive, because there is no business more lonely than entrepreneurship. Okay, no one's ever done it before. It's brand new for all of us, especially 50 and over. And so it gets lonely. Our family and friends don't understand, right? They don't get it. If they're not building a business, they don't get it. And it's lonely. And so find you a community. And I want to invite you to the Grown Folks Digital Lounge over on Facebook, which is a community of over 50 entrepreneurs who are building businesses. We're sharing strategies and tips. I go live over there with tools and resources that are reserved just for the group. We share drink recipes. We do a lot of our own things over there. But if you are interested, just let me know in the comments, and I am happy to give you the link to the group. It's free to join. There's no fees or anything like that. And then if you haven't already subscribed to my podcast, How to Use Social Media After 50, please do so. You're going to love it, because this most recent episode involves how to overcome hesitation and the fear of failure, right? And again, there's nothing more lonely than building a business on social media. So, you guys, with that, I'm going to come back tomorrow with some follow-up help about niching and this niching business and how we are going to get on top of it, get ahead of it so we can get these coins, okay? Let me know in the comments if you have any questions.